Okay, welcome Leo. This is a recording for you. This is in relation to the new moon in Virgo, the 17th of September. It will link in with regards to the Libra season and the full equinox on the 22nd of September as well. So we will begin and we will ask for a focus of intention. What do we need to know for this new moon in Virgo for you guys, Leo? Excuse me. Well, that was easy. Opportunity. I like that. I like that a lot. This could be anything. So we will see what comes out. There has been a lot of career aspects coming through in the readings so far today. So we will see what else comes through. So this card will be in relation to anything that we may need to release, any blocks that could be coming up. Okay, any blocks, playing it safe. This is very much telling me that there are these opportunities here, but you may very well block yourself by playing it safe. We don't need to, because, Leo, those opportunities are there for you. I like that. Let's have a little look and see what else we get coming through for you guys. Okay, what else do we need to know for Leo with regards to this new moon? It's an opportunity to be okay, so there are new opportunities, there are new beginnings. It's very exciting. Now there is a reference here to doing too much, carrying too much, okay, with this 10 of wands on the table here. Really carrying everything to these new lands, this new exciting thing. Now the strength card is out here. Okay, so it does represent being strong, but when it's in reverse, it's representing really that you can rely on other people. So you don't have to do all of this on your own. Someone else can help you carry this load, which would be fantastic. So those, if you're in a situation at the moment, I'm being shown like a work situation, but I feel like it's like maybe you've been doing things and you've been doing them all on your own. You've been setting something up all on your own. And it's now a case that actually you can start to rely on other people to lighten that load for you a little bit. Okay. 6 of Wands. This is a victory card. So the fact that we've got opportunities here, I'm now saying that you can lighten the load and etc. And we've got this. It's all very much a passionate reading here. Okay, Leo, we've got all of this this fire aspect in here, which is really interesting. I mean, the wands here, we've got what, 3 wands there. All of those would represent you as a star sign, as a fire sign. Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is all fire. So for one, I will say, try to keep it balanced, right? You don't want to overdo it with that fire energy, because we really want to be looking at everything in balance. So try to bring in some emotional aspect in. If there is a new opportunity, try looking at it from not just your mind, looking at it from a place of your heart. That may very well help you. I think where I'm saying this as well, like, so if you were looking at an aspect within a career opportunity, for example, right, or looking at connecting with somebody else to help you in that career opportunity, playing it safe, using your mind only, okay? But sometimes those opportunities need to come from a place of love. They need to come from that flow energy, which would be the water energy that would balance or help balance this out, okay? So this is all very much mind-driven, passion, forwards. There is this sense that we're not relinquishing control though, okay? Because both of these are in reverse. So it can very well be that there is this need to balance that, to make these guys upright. But it is the dynamic duo on the table. It's very much about moving forwards. I will say that there is like a sneaky character on the table, getting away with things that you wouldn't usually get away with. So just bearing in mind that that is there. It could very well relate to an earth sign. So bearing in mind, if you are looking to link with any earth signs, just keeping that in mind. That is on the table. Earth signs, you're talking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if there is an opportunity to work with someone or offload energy onto that person, it may not be an energetic exchange that is as positive as it could be with somebody else. Okay, so we will just keep that in mind for sure. But I do love how positive this is. I'm very much a bit, you're just getting all the good cards. Just cutting the deck there. 10 of Cups, abundance, happiness, success, everything coming, like dreams coming true, right? This is what you've got right here. You've been manifesting everything over the last couple of months, Leo. Like, this is very much all coming out now. So I want to do like a little happy dance. Hey, hey, hey. Like, that's the energy that's coming through here for you, which is great. Okay, now in relation to the full equinox, I'm just going to look at that. Okay, in relation to that full equinox, what do we need to know? What do we need to be releasing and letting go of during our harvest phase? Let's see. Okay, well, that span around a few times. I'm like, which way is that going to go? What do we need to release? The world represents completion. The world represents the end of a cycle, okay? So you, over the last 6 months, you've really been manifesting. You've really been working hard to bring everything in to get this success. All of these opportunities, right? You can relax a bit more now. Okay, because you've really been putting that work in. You've now come to the end of that specific cycle. The world is everything coming into fruition, everything blooming, everything. Yeah, you've been putting that hard work in. Another Wands card. Honest to God, you guys. Anything else we need to know? It's like you've really been putting the work in, for sure. I'm just going to keep repeating the same thing. Interesting. Justice card. She keeps rearing her head at the moment. As we are moving into Libra season, I will reference her because of the balance, needing to maintain that inner harmony, right? So where you've been working so hard, you need to maintain that balance. As I was saying, you need that like water element. You need all these other elements really to bring into balance. But it's interesting that she's on the bottom of the deck here for us, okay? There is a reference here to worrying about money, and I would say that you don't need to. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is very much like juggling finances, and we've got the Five of Cups, which is sort of like grief of crying over spilt milk is kind of the energy that I always get with this card. It can be bigger elements. It can be like there could have been a bigger financial loss, but it feels very much like it's not as big as maybe you're making it out to be. So with this, I would definitely say that in relation to what you need to release, it could be this whole this playing it safe. You don't want to, you're like too busy looking at things that you've lost, so you're protecting yourself from earning extra money. There is this sense that this does represent like balance financially, but you've been looking too much at the spilt cups rather than the cups that are still in play and that are still up. So playing it safe again is that block there. This whole like looking at like, oh, I can't because what if another cup spills? Like, what if this happens again? You know, there's too much of that. So very much like keeping that in mind. If you guys are into journaling and looking at things that you know around the moon cycles, I would very much with the full equinox especially really look into writing down what it is that you've like achieved and how much you've grown over the last 6 months since the spring equinox. So that will show you what you wanted, what you desired, and what you have achieved, what you've grown as a farmer, let's do it this way. Then the fall equinox is very much about releasing anything and harvesting those gifts. But it's going to be, for me, I think like people need to be journaling in relation to, okay, right, so this is what I've achieved and now I want to achieve this much more. So what do I need to release to be able to get to that point? What do I need to do? What do I, you know, you can very much do that. With yourselves, I would be aware not to be looking too much at the spilt milk, okay? Look more at the opportunity rather than the protection, right? So in saying that, let's get a outcome card. I use a couple of decks to get a final outcome card here. What is the final outcome here for Leo? Time to go. It's time to move on. The World card. your work is done here. You can move on to the next bit. I love that. Let's get a little bit more. Any other information or an outcome or a message? Okay. This is exactly what I was saying about the emotional side. Like pink, let love in. Let love in. So allow things to flow from the heart. It doesn't all have to be in like just this passion and logic. It can be from a place of love. It can be from that place of heart. If you do connect in with the universe, if you connect in with the divine, and that is that feminine, that flow energy, I want to say for you, because it would then balance that fire energy. So allowing that flow to come in, I think you will have a very, very successful next 6 months as well. Okay, the final message on this card here. This deck is very much catered to females, so if there are any male viewers, I do apologize, adapted for you, but it is what it is, and this is the deck I'm rolling with. So a final message here for Leo, please. Okay. Okay. Women are the largest untapped reservoir of talent in the world. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that queen energy going, okay? So I'm going to leave that there for you guys, Leo. I hope that you enjoyed and it resonated. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, okay? If you're interested in any private readings, you can click the link below.